Good evening, Karina Carvalho with ABC News. Parliament will have to endure at least another 2 months of dual citizenship chaos. The High Court has set a date in October to hear arguments for keeping or cancelling the careers of 7 MPs. The government wanted it settled sooner, but the courts decided to give lawyers for One Nation's Malcolm Roberts and former MP Tony Windsor more time to prepare their cases. Political reporter Matthew Doran has been at the court in Brisbane.
Silks at 20 paces. The Solicitor General, the second law officer of the land, led a QC charge for constitutional certainty, and the first law officer fretted for success.
There is an obvious public urgency in relation to this matter.
A silken stream of barristers went beyond the bollards to convince the court of the need for swift justice. It decided all cases will be heard together in what the Solicitor General divides into dual categories of dual citizens. In one group, Barnaby Joyce, Matt Canavan and Larissa Waters, who he says would have had no idea they were foreign nationals. In the other, Malcolm Roberts and Scott Ludlam, who should have known better.
Thank you for your attendance today.
The court set aside 3 days in October to deal with the 5 politicians now before it and the 2 still to come, Nick Xenophon and Fiona Nash.
We were pressing the court to hear it even earlier in September, but it just wasn't practicably possible.
In fact, the Chief Justice had tested Stephen Donoghue on whether there was a real practical difficulty in terms of governance by waiting till October. No, he admitted in response. Others would answer yes, claiming governance is practically impossible in the meantime.
They should stand aside so that someone else can do their job while their eligibility to be in Parliament is determined.
Really exciting.
Until judgments are delivered, there's a standoff. Labor demanding Barnaby Joyce and his deputy quit the ministry, but the Prime Minister's satisfied there's no cause to.
We are very, very confident that our members who have been caught up in this will be held by the court to be eligible to sit in the Parliament.
Circling just in case, Barnaby Joyce's New England nemesis Tony Windsor's now got a voice in the High Court to challenge him and, if his lawyers had their way, to cross-examine too. While scheduling the hearings for October does give some clarity to when this matter could finally be resolved, Parliament will continue to sit in the meantime, and the citizenship cloud will linger. Matthew Doran, ABC News, Brisbane.